Okay, so before we jump into it, we're going to give you a little jargon buster. These are some words that are going to crop up in this episode that you need to know the terminology of. So, first word.
The first word is actually an acronym, and it's DEI.
That's DEI.
DEI means diversity, equality, inclusion. Now, diversity, for those of you that don't know, is a mixture of different cultures and people characteristics, basically. Literally
like everything. Like our total makeup, emotional, brain, like just everything. The way that we look, it's the internals, all of it.
Yeah. And then you've got equality, which is fairly easy, treating everyone equally. Mm-hmm. And you've got it's a law. It's actually a law. Yeah. Equalities Act of 2010. And then I for inclusion, and inclusion is basically a sense of belonging.
Yeah.
Yeah? So that's nice. DEI, diversity, equality, and inclusion. Next word is bias.
Bias is those little hiccups that we have in our brain sometimes, whereby we think a certain way, and actually that certain way is not always true to what's reality, if that makes sense. Am I explaining it well?
Yeah.
So for instance, I might have a bias that all black females are super strong and have a really high pain threshold, but actually that bias now leads into a healthcare inequality whereby we're seeing 1 in 4 black women die through child labour.
Let's get that tea off. Just wipe that tea up. We'll just have to come back to that another day.
We will come back to it.
Oh, jeez!
Giving examples.
Wow! This is just a jargon buster. Jargon buster. Not giving them more jargon.
Welcome.
Anyway, intersectionality is the next word, and intersectionality is a metaphor for understanding that we are made up of multiple layers, and those multiple layers all give us different advantages and disadvantages, and so we all have loads of different intersections that make up who we are as people.
For instance, your intersections might be...
Oh, you want me to tell everyone who I am? So I'm black. I'm a man. I've got 20/20 vision. I am gay. Gay. And so each of those different characteristics bring with them different advantages and disadvantages and make up who I am. And I have so much more to who I am as well than just those characteristics. And it's very important to understand that. And that's what intersectionality is all about. Mm-hmm. The next word is the lovely P word, the polarizing P, privilege.
Privilege is basically leads from your intersections, your characteristics. So it is where your privileges sit are also your advantages and your disadvantages in life. So I am privileged in the sense that I am heterosexual, so I don't have to start conversations around my sexuality all the time and explain to people, whereas Olajide might have to have those conversations with people who don't understand gay. Glitch.
Yeah, so that is privilege. And the next word is stereotyping. So stereotyping is the idea that a particular person or a group of people act a certain way or behave a certain way or have certain traits. So for example, a stereotype that I seem to fall into is that I'm gay, so I must be feminine. No, or I'm black, and so people assume that I'm going to commit a crime when I walk into a supermarket. No tea here yet. I'll come to it. Next word and final word is racism.
I don't even know how to really explain that one because it's just like, I feel like it's so obvious.
Racism is prejudice and discrimination towards another race.
Yeah.
By an individual against a person or a type of person or a thing. Basically, it's just discrimination, it's prejudice.
That's the dictionary.
That last bit was, by an individual against a person. But racism is prejudice and discrimination towards another race. And racism sometimes stems from privilege and stereotyping. Kind of does all...
Biases, all sorts.
All those words.
Basically,
feed
filter into
racism.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the jargon buster for this episode. Enjoy!